This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Back to it after the pick six. Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time. He got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. You must be dreaming. Right 56.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And his throw is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Prescott to throw it. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down, San Francisco.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier.
In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Prescott. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
46-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tarvarius Moore on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Delta. Here we go. Showing it. Showing it. Mike 56. Mike's 50.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You don't want nothing. You don't want
1st down, Bridgewater. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Panthers 3.
The first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. To throw is Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And again, it's Bridgewater. And he's got it. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Running the counter with Mostert. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Gain of 7, but it's 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive. Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. 7 yards the pick up there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Right here, right here. Mike 56, Mike 56. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 57 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone, a pick-6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Laying up for the point after.
So now 2 pick-6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Check safety, check safety.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
McCaffrey, the ball.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Bridgewater. And his throw here's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first down throw for Bridgewater. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. I got you, Pop. 56, Mike. 56.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Come on. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
For the point after.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Troy Prime. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
Mike 56. Mike 56.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Bridgewater on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Bridgewater again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for DJ Moore. Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Going back to Moore. This time he's got it complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. This is Mostert. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Prescott now from the 50. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off at the 33. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Bridgewater eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. D Ford. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. To throw, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
56, the muck, boys. 56. Check, 56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
And being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Bridgewater to throw for it on fourth. And this is caught. He hits more. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Looking to throw on second down. Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas there to make the grab. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Well, look, this is a team, Charles. They faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division. But they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game. A message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for two. And they go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
35. 49ers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A second down throw for Prescott. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Final minute now of the third quarter. Prescott on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
Brought down by Trey Boston. A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The Panthers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10.
56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Here we go.
Here's Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it.
We'll go 25 the mic. Rip! Hey, 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Hey, 25 the mic. We'll go 25 the mic. Check, 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 check.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
2-yard line.
Pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Like 56.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to find Keith Kirkwood that time, and now it's 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. D Ford, his 2nd sack of the night. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Here we go. Here we go. 56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he's going to go down again.
Teddy Bridgewater.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. 56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Niners. 54 yards.
49ers.
They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ahead of the chains now, second and 2.
Go, go, go. Here we go, 27. Rush in, rush in, rush in. He's caught. We're going to 52. Hey, kill. 47.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now second and 7.
52. 52. 52's the mark. Yeah, let's go sack lunch. 52's the mark, boys. 52. Let's go, D.
Prescott now. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
And the
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Derek Brown forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's second and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott, and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 26 yards. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
makes the score Panthers 35, 49ers 21. Robbie Gould to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this fourth quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And 4 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Bridgewater. Found his target, it's Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Slam. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the pass.
Now on 2nd and 13. Bridgewater. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 12 yards is the pickup there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Watch the whip.
Bridgewater here to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Ian Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Panthers 42, 49ers 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own